checking and sinking 1, 2, 3, let's get it. What are these mysterious creatures in my Betta fish tank? Ugh, I mean, that looks disgusting, but your Betta fish is having the time of its life. Every random gulp, it doesn't even have to be aimed or targeted. There are casualties. There are bodies catching the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Your Betta fish must feel like a whale shark filtering through the sea of shrimp. It seems like an explosion of either copepods or some freshwater scuds, which I think are just copepods. I'm not sure how exactly this population explosion happened in your tank, but dude, your Betta fish is an absolute unit. That is literally the king of all Betta fish. You know, some people breed brine shrimp, vinegar eels, bloodworms. They build like elaborate hatcheries for it, and they buy the seeds from reputable stores just so they can try to create this accidental thing that you have somehow created in your tank. Just copepods, safe and free food for the Betta. That Betta does not need any more free food. I thought it was a cichlid. Dang, that's savage. OMG, she's back to a healthy size now, thankfully. She just kept eating like she was starved. Yeah, fish are 100% always 24/7 starved. Bettas are ravenous creatures. Gotta hold back on food for them when you're sure they have enough, because they'll just keep eating if they don't need it. Can someone come to my house and do this for me? I need one too. The late night chips, the late night instant noodles, they go crazy. Why does food taste so good after 11 p.m.? A very happy Betta. That Betta is living her best life. Whatever the bugs are, they clearly taste good. It's her breakfast, second breakfast, brunch, lunch, snack, dinner, evening snack, and one for when she's hungry in the night. For days, possibly. Don't feed your Betta until their numbers dwindle, as this is high quality live fish food. And it does sound like OP had the logic just to realize, like, that Betta's eating quite a lot already. Don't need to be putting no flakes and additional pellets in there. I still would like to know though, how does one get a copepod breakout like this? Let me know in the comments below so we can get some free food for our Bettas as well. Our Betta kings and queens deserve it. Hey guys, quick pause. Just want to thank the sponsor of this video, you guys, for smashing that like button. And thank you to my Patreons. It means a whole lot to me and keeps this channel going. Please consider joining Patreon if you haven't already. Along with supporting the channel, you get perks in return like joining the FFT Discord with over 2,000 fish keepers chatting away, discounts on merch, and much more. Thank you so much for your consideration. Without further ado, fish tank review. Priscello sent in their 48-gallon rescape that was recently rescaped. Not gonna lie, I forgot what the first scape looked like, but this rescape is crazy. You created the center path, the center opening, and the two sides look magnificent. The Oko stone and the woodscape in the back really work together. Planting implementation is very natural as well. You're not going for that pristine gardened look. It's still kept very wild. My favorite part is actually how chonky and healthy the Emperor Tetras look. Just look at that. That's crazy. They're huge. And in a 48-gallon tank, that's heaven for them. 4.89 out of 5, keep it up. My fish are afraid of the new white sand. Wow, you're not kidding. There's just one brave fish on the white sand. They're like, come on in, the white sand is fine. What you guys so afraid of? Are they really afraid of the white sand, or are they just racist? This is Tree sending in their 65-gallon, amazing size of a tank. And it's brackish. It's got some brackish puffers in here and bumblebee gobies. That is how we do it. And they selected brackish friendly plants as well, so the plants are thriving. Amazing scape, amazing effort. There's some advanced fish keeping techniques being used. Brackish water is not for the faint of heart. This is an advanced fish keeper right here. The center island scape surrounded by lush Vallisneria. 4.77 out of 5, keep it up. I made these stands for less than $40 each. That's actually crazy smart. What's stopping everyone from just getting these cheaper stands? Instead of hauling out like hard-earned cash, hundreds of dollars for a solid wood stand that can actually take that much water volume. These cinder blocks, sure, it doesn't look Actually, I kind of dig the look. I don't know, I was gonna say it doesn't look that great, but it looks kind of industrial. It looks like it's not trying to be fancy. Look at that huge goldfish. I'm not sure what the gallons on that bad boy is, but I don't know if it's big enough. I love how there's 2 levels to this stand so that you can actually put some storage stuff. Surprise in my 5-gallon top off bucket this morning. Oh, I see. That is one lucky fish. This fish made a jump out of their aquarium, and instead of landing anywhere else, it landed in the bucket that has water in it, ready for the top up. It could have easily missed that bucket. That's 1 in a million chance of survival. Shrimpy sent in their 10-gallon low-tech aquarium, and it's amazing. Look at the Vallisneria just thriving. I hope it's got deeper substrate in the back, because right now it kind of looks a little thin. Vallisneria, their roots go ham, bro. You need a lot of substrate to hold them down, but the Vallis in here, it's like runners for days. A simple hardscape, and just a little school of black neons. 4.6 out of 5, simple scape, love it. Chris waiting for fish abuse to end. That will be me. I will long have passed away before fish abuse ends. I aspire to see a future with no fish abuse after I have long gone. Perhaps someone will take over the torch for me. It's not much, but it's honest work. Nintendo sent in their 8-gallon cube. It's still cycling and they're not sure about stocking. Feel free to give some stocking ideas. The Hygrophila pinnata phyta go hard in this tank. I love that the color of all of the hardscape is a unanimous sort of red hue, even though you use rocks and wood. Was that on purpose? Did you just find this perfectly red hue? How did that even happen? Contrasted with the green plants, there's a lot of textures in here. There's Buce. Again, the pinnata phyta really stands out as the highlight of the planting. It's got nutrient-rich substrate. If it's an 8-gallon cube, it could easily hold a betta fish. But if you're looking for other options, sparkling gourami, pea puffer. If you're not looking for a centerpiece, but instead some schooling fish, maybe some pygmy cory, or a school of chili rasboras / dwarf rasboras, maybe an endler gang. That's just me though. 4.7 out of 5, keep it up. I love this guy so much. He's just so goofy. What in the world is that looks like a sock puppet? That looks like a Muppet. You telling me, is this a freshwater fish? What is this? I've never seen this in my entire life. It looks like some sort of eel. That looks like a Nubius in the back, so this is a freshwater eel. This Muppet fish, that's what I'm calling it. If scientists don't name this fish Muppet fish, what are they really doing? After a little bit of research, I think the unanimous decision on this fish is like a tire track eel. My aquarium is at a point where it's everything I dreamed of. I love it. Wow. Look at all these plants. That is amazing. Your light is so good that your plants are bending down and trying to carp it, even though these are stem plants. The little Corydorus, the little coolie loach, and it's just one corner of the tank? Are you kidding me? Oh, I was not expecting that. Wow. So this is the best kind of fish tank, in my opinion. Oh, and everything's kept so simple. A double hob setup and a very bright light up top. I don't think it's night crew. You thought it was the ocean, but it's just the pool and it just spans out. So you got the macro look to the fish tank. Anyone who comes into your house is gonna be blown away. If you have relatives that don't like or don't care about fish, they see your fish tank and they're like, wow, I wanna do that. How do you do this? Because of the amazingly healthy looking rainbows and angelfish and the scape itself, planted on both sides, beautiful woodscape coming in clutch in the center, and that sand, clean substrate with that awesome looking pleco. Oh my goodness, it's just wonderfully stocked. So that's best of one part of the world. The other part, like in addition to the bigger picture, the overall big look of your tank, you also like looking at the little details, the little minute things that are happening, and that's where the corridors, the coolie loaches come in. You can watch this from afar, but once you zoom in to any little corner, there's little activities happening. This is 5 out of 5. This is the kind of tank I can watch for days. More addictive than TikTok. Wow, this is a guppy breeding ground, and it's scaped to perfection. This tank just keeps going. It just keeps on giving. It looks so natural. The only thing that I'm like put off with is the absurd amount of Malaysian trumpet snails, and those are like overlords. Those are big brooding mothers, so for each one there's like hundreds coming out of them. They're asexual, so they take care of business by themselves. Each one of them is loaded to the brim with eggs. Actually, Malaysian trumpet snails are live bearers. They don't even lay eggs. They lay ready to go Malaysian trumpet snails, like guppies. I just have so much PTSD with trying to get rid of Malaysian trumpet snails, so when I see them on the glass like that, I'm like, I gotta take them out. Other than that, this is a complete 5 out of 5 tank. Who says every time you have a big tank that you need big fish? No, this is small fish gang. I'm part of the small fish gang. Less than 1 inch, let's go. This is the first time I caught a yawn from start to finish. Oh, I'm looking forward to this bad boy yawning for us right here. Let's see. Wow, no face. Okay, maybe a little bit of face. I can kind of see the eyes now. The little T-Rex arms. Oh, there we go. Well, it made me yawn. That is a very content looking fish. That fish knows the secret to a happy life. Is this an electric eel? I don't even know what it is, but that was a full yawn. Full send yawn. I need a coffee now. Throwback to this atrocity I saw in a restaurant in Greece this summer. Goldfish, koi, ballast shark, or some parrot cichlids, and there's also a pleco in there, not to forget the poor betta. Abuse speed run at this point. Oh, and they also had this bowl with 2 turtles in it. How would that bowl fit 2 turtles? You don't even see the turtle because they have disintegrated into a black muck. You're telling me this is in a restaurant? How's that smell? Very fresh. You can really smell the sea. No, that's just algae and ammonia you're smelling. Have fun with that. Guy in England brings his aquarium on the train. Due credit. At least he kept the filter plugged in. Is that really due credit? Is the filter really the problem here? I feel like, wait, you're telling me, I mean, that looks like a 10 gallon at least, if not a 20 gallon. And it's just resting on that little flimsy sort of table they put like behind the seats. How is that holding all that water? I know it's like half water filled, but that is still very heavy. This is super unnecessary. Just get a bucket. Actually, even better, Tupperware containers for the fish individually, or like a fish bag. You can go to any local fish store, ask for them. It doesn't even have to be those specific fish bags. Bro, that's crazy. At least they made an effort to transport the fish and not just abandon it. My sausages aren't cycled. Meat used is 100% pork. No nitrates or nitrites added. No filters. Oh no, that says no fillers. I thought it said no filters. Funny how nitrates and nitrites and ammonia are good for some living things and horrible for other living things like us. Like for plants, it's like nom nom nom. For us, it's like 1 gallon for a Betta? #1 bestseller in aquarium starter kits? Oh, what have you done, Amazon? No, what have you done, Aquarium? Come on, bro. You're better than this. On top of that, they filled this 1 gallon little droplet of rain up to the brim with the ugliest decorations you can ever imagine. Notice how the fish only has 0.25 of the 1 gallon. It's a quarter. #1 bestseller? Thank you. Okay, that's great. Humanity. Local fish store sold me plant with axolotl egg hitchhikers. Damn, the hitchhikers I get are just parasites and pond snails. So you scored something. Good luck to you raising these guys. I feel like keeping an adult axolotl alive is already a challenge. I can't imagine raising them from egg. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video, supporting your boy. Hopefully it started your week just right. Following the egg theme is today's Katwa. What is the most adorable young animal? For example, like a puppy or a kitten or a duckling, maybe a baby fish in France. We call those French fries. Alright, I'm gonna see myself out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet.
Tetra, 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 we in a spot, coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. Where my shoal at, cure my fin rot from Cariciformes to Paracherodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Live fam sus, I finna one. I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence, gang.